Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Tonight I wanted to do a reveal and review of the Mansur Gavriel Tote. The size is large. I picked this up at Neiman Marcus yesterday at the Galleria Mall in Houston, and I'm so excited. These bags can tend to be on the elusive side where they can be difficult to obtain. Sometimes you have to try to get them online. And so since I happened to see it there, I went ahead and splurged and I picked it up and got it. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and show it to you guys. So as I said, I picked it up at Neiman Marcus, and it is getting close to Christmas time. So Neiman Marcus has their beautiful packaging out. It's their Christmas bag. It's so awesome. I love Neiman Marcus. Their chair just makes me so happy. Anyway, so the bag comes in this dust bag. It's a very heavy canvas dust bag, very good quality. The inside is a soft, like flannel cotton, very, very soft, very protective of the bag. The only downside I would say to the dust bag is I feel like for the tote, the dust bag needs to be a little bit wider because you really have to kind of cram your tote in there. And when I was putting it in the dust bag at the store, I felt like I had to kind of bend it and squeeze the corners. Like it fits like perfectly, and so it was a really tight squeeze. Anyway, on the newer bags, or the ones that they just launched not too long ago, the dust bags are different looking now. So this is how the dust bag looks. It has the Mansur Gavriel name in large black letters. I believe prior to this dust bag, the one that they had was smaller. I think it was a little more discreet, and it had a pale pink Mansur Gavriel logo across the bottom of it, and they were actually really nice. I felt like they looked nicer than this one, but this one feels like a heavier, more durable material that's going to protect your bag better. Anyway, so without further ado, I'll go ahead and get to it and take the bag out, or take the tote out of the bag rather. See what I mean? Like it doesn't want to just come out. You have to crunch the bag up. Okay. So, let's take all this out. Oh my gosh. This is like the bottomless pit. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like. I purchased the cammello color and the Rosa interior. It's a very large bag. It's a very good size. It has the Gavriel Mansur logo right here, very small at the bottom. One of the things I really love so much about this bag is the minimalism. It's very chic, very classic, very clean. There is not, you know, a logo print that's plastered all over it, which, don't get me wrong, I love logo prints. I love Louis Vuittons, I like MCMs, I like all of that. But sometimes I just like for my bag to just speak for itself. And you know, and when somebody compliments me on it, I want them to compliment me on it because the bag is actually nice, not because it's a Louis Vuitton, or not because it's an MCM or a Prada. I want them to comment because the bag itself is nice and the bag itself has character. So anyway, this bag is has no pockets, has no interior pockets whatsoever. The only thing that it comes with is it does come with this little attached pouch. You can detach it, so it has a little snap right here that just snaps right off, and then it has a nice large leather zipper pull. It has the Mansur Gavriel logo very small at the bottom, just like the tote does. And if you open this up, it has a gold zipper, and the zipper is metal. And the interior is the Rosa material, the Rosa color, just like the tote has. So they are identical to each other. So if you are just running into the store and you don't want to take your whole big tote with you, you can just pop this off of its little strap and take it in with you. I would imagine it's probably large enough to fit your phone and maybe your keys and your wallet. If it's a small wallet, maybe a card holder and maybe a tube of lipstick, but I wouldn't think much more than that. So this is the only thing that comes with it. The interior of the bag is very large. It's empty. As you can see, it's huge. It's just a big bucket. And the only thing that's on the inside is this little white tag that says Made in Italy. And that is the only thing you're going to find on the interior of this bag. Now, another thing that I really like about this is that it has no hardware on it whatsoever. The only thing it has on it is stitching. The only part that has hardware is this little clutch that has the zipper and the snap attachment, and that's it. The stitching on this bag is done beautifully. It's very well crafted. You can see that it has the triple stitching on the straps, and it's like that on the back as well, the triple stitching. The sides, the stitching is very clean. I'm pretty sure it's done with a machine. And then there is the bottom. Very clean, crisp corners. As you can tell, there are no feet on the bottom of this bag. So the bag has nothing to protect it on the bottom. If you set it down on the floor or if you set it on a dirty surface, unfortunately, the bottom of the bag is going to get dirty. So if you're really particular about your bags and keeping them clean, well, first of all, if you're really particular about your bag, you may not want to get this particular bag because these bags are vegetable tanned leather and they are untreated, so they are made to patina. This is the same exact leather that the handles on the classic Louis Vuittons are made out of, so over time this is going to get a very beautiful honeyed color, and it's going to scratch easily, it's going to get marks on it. But in my opinion, that is the beauty of this bag. Like, these bags are meant to become distressed, and that is what gives them their character and their beauty, and that's what makes every woman's Mansur Gavriel tote her own and different. They're like fingerprints. No two are going to be the same after they've been worn for a while. So if you're the type that is bothered by a bag that begins to distress, then this is definitely not the bag for you. They do offer a tote in a Saffiano leather. They also offer one, I believe, in a tumbled leather. So maybe try one of those if, you know, distressing is not your thing. But I'm super excited. I really can't wait to see this bag start to patina. I think it's going to look beautiful. I've watched several reviews on YouTube of the Mansur Gavriel tote. I've seen a couple that were actually this color. A lot of them were the black and flamme, which is the red interior. But there were a couple that were this color, and I just fell in love. Like, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for mine to look like that. So, and I just feel like, you know, it has a story to tell after you've used it for so long. So anyway, I'm super excited to begin using it. I can't wait. I think I'm going to put my stuff in it tonight and take it to work with me tomorrow. I plan on using it as an everyday bag. This might be too big for some to carry on a daily basis, but I happen to love totes, and I like to carry large bags because I feel like I have to carry everything but the kitchen sink with me every day. And I think once you have children, you tend to do that. So even though my son is not a baby anymore, he's not even a toddler, I still feel the need to carry absolutely everything with me. So I've always leaned more towards larger bags. So anyway, I'll give you an idea of what size this is. It's about 19 inches across. It's 6 inches in depth. It's 11.5 inches high, and the strap drop is about 8.5 inches. The small clutch on the inside, I believe, is about 8 inches in length. It's about 5 to 5.5 inches tall, and it has literally no depth to speak of. It is paper thin. So again, this isn't going to hold much, so I wouldn't count on this to be your purse. This is just, if you know, a run in and run out kind of deal, this. So anyway, the bags are crafted in Italy, and the leather, oh my God, the leather smells amazing. And it's one of those leathers that no matter how long you have this bag, it's always going to smell like that. I wish you could smell it. Buy your own, you can smell it. Anyway, the only thing that the Mansur Gavriel bag comes with is the little tag that says Mansur Gavriel, the price tag from the place you bought it, and then the little card on the other side for the care instructions. And it literally tells you, our Italian vegetable tan leather is an untreated leather that is warm, strong, and personal. It will not remain pristine. Each marking is a memory that enriches the character of the product. So, and then it goes on to tell you that if you want more information on how to care for your bag, then to basically visit the Mansur Gavriel website. I really am excited about purchasing this bag. I'm really glad that I got it. I actually purchased it because I had bought an MCM bag about a week ago, and I did a review on it, and I was really excited at the time that I bought it. Then I used it for a couple of days, and I realized that it doesn't really have any structure at all. So I was going to return it and exchange it or get a different MCM bag. I was going to get the MCM Anya. I had purchased the Liz Shopper in medium because the Anya seemed to have a lot more structure, and the coated canvas just seemed to be a better quality, and it looked like a good quality coated canvas. On the Liz Shopper, after comparing the two, the Liz Shopper kind of looked plasticky, which I wasn't real happy about after paying $600 for it. So I decided to return it, and I was really sad because the only Anya that they had in the store was, to me, it just looked ruined. When they brought it out from the back, it had creases all over it, and because it's not a real leather, those creases aren't going to come out. Like, they were creased in there. It looked like they'd been wrinkles that had been ironed into it, and it was just because of the way that it had been shipped to their store and then the way they stored it back in their back room. So I was really disappointed, and as I was leaving the Galleria Mall in Houston, we had parked outside of Neiman Marcus, and so as I was walking out the Neiman Marcus store, I happened to glance over and I saw the Mansur Gavriel bags. So I was really excited that they even had them. Neiman Marcus just recently started carrying them, and what excited me most is that these bags have been kind of hard to get a hold of. Not so much the tote, but the bucket bag is kind of difficult to get a hold of because they don't stay in stock for very long. Like, as soon as they get them in stock, they sell out. So, and then this is their other bestseller. So anyway, I hope that this review helped you out. I hope if you're considering getting a Mansur Gavriel bag that you watched this video and it helped you to decide whether you wanted one or not. I would recommend getting one. If you want to see how this bag wears or how it patinas after a little bit of time, I'm going to do another video in about a month just to show you how the bag is holding up and what it looks like after it's been used every day for a month. And maybe we can compare and contrast how it looked at first and then how it looked a month later. And possibly I'll go ahead and do a what's in my bag at the same time. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to find out how it patinas and ages and distresses, then don't forget to turn the little bell on so that you get the notifications when I upload a new video. Thank you, and I hope you have a great night.